Hello everyone, I'm Clay Jones with Fox Hills Disc Golf. This is my wonderful wife Michelle Jones.
Hello.
We'd like to thank Disc Golf Center and Innova Disc Golf, of course, for having us out to the 2019 Trailblazer.
Yep, thanks to Sidearm Productions and Ocala Drone Services for helping us with our fly-throughs.
We're going to start out with Dave Feldberg. Has a little slight lead.
Quite fantastic lead he has over Nicholas Masters, Sam Aldrich, and Eric Bates.
So we're going to start on hole 1. This is the final round, the 4th round of the tournament, and it is a par 3 with 327 feet. You can see the little bump hill there. You got to throw and get it over that and then kill that hyzer back down into it and hopefully land at the bottom down there.
Right.
And of course, to lead off, 32 down, Mr. Dave Feldberg.
Yeah, his huge 20-stroke lead
A
in
mere
the field.
20-stroke lead. And David throws it, and the camera guy was chasing butterflies again. And there's his drive, landed right next to the basket.
Beautiful drive.
It was a beautiful drive. It hovered in very nicely, and yeah, didn't even get the shot of the butterfly, so drag. So Nick Masters is going to make it to the catch cam this time. Got a really nice looking hyzer coming out. He needs just to get a little stable there.
Uh-oh. Ended up in the tall grass over there.
Yeah, he got into the stuff there. It's going to leave him about 40, maybe a little more.
Yeah. Samuel Aldrich from California. He's sponsored by OTB.
He's a great guy. Super fun to hang out with. Samuel a righty going backhand. Looks good. He might have slipped a little bit on the tee pad there, and he came up a little short.
Oh, he's going to have a tough look.
Yeah, that's going to have definitely that tree in the way and possibly even the Palmetto stuff. So
Eric Bates next on the tee pad. Local Florida Jacksonville guy.
shout out to that River City Disc Golf Club. Those guys do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, super fun.
So this is kind of what Dave's shot looked like.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, just the other side of the basket. So it was like a replay. It was just like a replay almost. Thanks, Eric.
I like that. Yeah, tough look here for Sam.
Yeah, he looks like he's got a window, but I think it's not as good as it looks from this angle even. Yeah, that kind of forced him a little low and outside. Yeah, you can see Nicholas, he's got a lot of stuff to deal with. He's on an angle, and he's definitely 40 feet out.
Yes. Oh, no problem at all.
Beautiful.
Whatever. Bang. Nice job, Mr. Masters. Just a little replay of that. Yeah, you can see that grass was tickling him, and no effect.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's right. Great way to start your tournament. Real confidence booster. And Samuel will have to tap in for his par, and then these two guys are going to come up and try not to bang their heads against each other. And
yeah, figure out who.
Yeah, figure out who's out 1 inch or 2 inches out there. So
I think Dave actually got the closer. They decided on that one.
I think Dave had a leaner. And Eric was about 1.5 inches out. Great putt by Mr. Masters, though, right there. So still going to hold on to that 20-stroke lead, though.
Moving on to hole 2. Very tight gap at the beginning. Par 4, 618 feet.
I mean, look at off to the sides, too. This is rough over there, dude. If you get kicked over there, you are in trouble.
Yeah, it's very treacherous.
Yeah, you're just going to be pitching out. You better be. You can see some of the stuff in the middle. It's kind of a split fairway. That's kind of a common theme out here at the park, it seems like, and I love it.
That's what Greg Hosfeld had in mind.
Yeah, I think it's super cool. Here comes Dave coming right at you with one right down the center.
Yeah.
Looks like that's about perfect.
I think that's the way you're supposed to do it.
Yeah. He's got one a little bit higher, flipped up, and it's coming in nicely as well. Well, maybe that's how you do it. That was a beauty. Well, Eric has seen how it's done, so...
Or maybe there's a third way.
Oh, yeah. Maybe there's a third way.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Eric's got one coming in looking good, but it's rising up a little bit earlier than he'd like and got it just off the edge. Not too bad.
It'll be alright.
Samuel going backhand as well. Looks like he's got a putter mid-range or something like that maybe. And he just held on to it a little bit. Yeah, as you can see, as advertised, you get off to the side, you're in some stuff.
Yeah,
he's actually able to advance fairly well, though, and it looks like he's going to be in a fairly good position, and he's up again.
Oh, no.
And he just held on to that one again just a little bit. He's got to do some recovering quick here. Buzz the tower and
hey, all right.
Kick down in great position.
I got down there.
Yeah. So Dave's up next, and he looks like he came out with pretty good footing and definitely a fairly clear path. He's got one turned over, looking good.
Oh, got stuff a little early there, huh?
Yeah, but he's got a putt. Eric with a little advancer flick out of trouble. That was pretty good. He was a little more off to the side than it looked earlier. Nicholas after that beautiful drive. He kind of worked his way through there. He's going to have a bit of a backdoor putt, maybe about circle's edge. Yeah, nice kick out. Eric's up with about a 40-foot approach, taps the pole for the easy tap out. So, yeah, Nick was limited there. He just had a little poke out. Dave's got her wide open here, though. He's got absolutely a legit shot. He's going with the step putt, so he must be outside the circle. Looks a little closer from this angle. It's a little deceiving.
Yeah. Oh, just a little bit left.
A little left. Samuel just hoping to put an end to this hole now. He's about 20 out or so, maybe.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, just a little short.
Hole 2 is a toughie.
Yeah, that's a tough one, man. Not a lot of scoring opportunity on this hole, I would imagine. Some double bogeys and bogeys there, so tough one. Alright, that's going to keep Dave's lead at 20 strokes.
Hey, look, I came out with Gracie in the Marvelous Metal Basket Coloring Book Edition. So fun. Can't wait to get it in the hands of every kid we know.
And adults like to color too.
Oh yeah, I like to color.
Alright, we are back with hole 3 live, par 4, 474 feet.
Another toughie.
Yeah, this one's got a little bit of room to breathe if you can get into that landing zone, and you can see there's a few different paths to pick. If you get a little out of line, maybe you can pick another line through here. So I like this hole. It looks pretty neat.
I like the whole course. It's just very hard.
Absolutely. They give you some choices, so that's always good. Mr. Feldberg is up. Throwing now for infinite discs. He's got one coming down looking like pretty good, but he just lost a little distance there. He's going to have to sort of reach out and have a little awkward stance, but I think he can get a good up and down from there for the birdie.
We will see.
Mr. Masters going to see if he can get one to weave through. He's got one up a little too high. Yeah, he caught the seal and he kicked left pretty hard. Eric's going to go back in here, and he's got one a little lower, but it looks like it's hung out a little wide, but he's coming back in good. Nicely. Yeah, man.
Alright.
Okay, he got that little kick out that Dave did not get, so he's in a little bit better position for sure. Samuel going to choose to go with the backhand as well.
I think he's throwing his Firebird down there.
Got low, needs to get some skip. Oh yeah, nice. Oh, he got the best kick out of all. That was lovely.
That'll work.
Yeah, you can see the basket in the distance there, so he's got a good look. Nick does not. He's got to reach out and use his lanky stature to get out of trouble here and hopefully get close to that basket. Caught a little bit of stuff coming out that killed his speed, but he did wind up in the middle.
Right, yeah.
Still his shot, though, so he's got to choose his gap now, and really he's still probably got about 80, 90 feet at least to the basket.
Oh, beautiful.
That was butter. He'll have that for the par. Nice job. See Eric up next from both angles there. That thing looks kind of rough. Got pretty good, but he just didn't quite make it through that last tree, of course.
Yeah, caught the tree at the end. He's going to have a longer putt, but it'll be open at least.
You can see the basket. Samuel wound up in a great spot. Oh, yeah, he's got that one turning over looking buttery. Very nice.
That was beautiful. That's one of my favorite shots. I love that shot.
Dave, you can see there, he's right up against the tree, so this is a tough position. Oh, and he just sort of hung on to it a little bit, kicked pretty hard right. He wound up relatively open, though, so that was a little bit of a break.
All right, pitched up there nicely.
Nice putt approach. Eric just came up a little bit short on that one. Samuel from about 17.
Nice birdie.
Nice recovery after that last hole, so it's always nice to get a bird after you struggle on a hole, so sort of makes all that other hole go away. All the stress just leaves you right then. And Nick with the par after that first little rough drive, so that was a nice recovery.
Yeah. We'll keep a tight race probably in the second position there.
Eric with the par as well, so nicely done, gentlemen. Alright, here we go with hole 4. Another par 4, 483. Tight, tight, tight.
Very challenging.
Once you get into this landing zone again, you can see though it sort of flares out and gives you a few options. If you land a little funky, again, you've got a little bit better angle to sort of recover and still pull something out of it. So, it's a very interesting hole. A lot of trees, lots of tight gaps, but they're there. You just have to select them and then hit them.
That's easy. What?
Yeah. I think that's kind of what this whole thing is about, right?
We got this.
At least on this course, that's definitely what this is all about. Pick that gap, throw through it, and then pick another one and throw through that one.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Samuel just wanted to get that one a little right, I believe, and he just caught that big tree and kicked left, so let's see how he did. Dave's lost the hat, kind of trying to probably vent out some of that heat. It was super hot. And ooh, man, that worked. Great shot.
Put it up there right in the fairway.
Mr. Masters up now with the backhand. He's got one up nice and high in the center. He's just got to get through, and man, he just gets through everything.
Wow, that
Where'd that go? We need another catch cam guy down there. Eric's gonna see if he can mimic that shot. Got it up high, but he got an early kick, another kick, and then it looked like he wound up in pretty rough shape. So it's probably gonna be Eric first. Nope, Samuel is a little bit worse.
Aww.
Or at least a little further away.
Right.
Maybe not worse. He's looking and reaching pretty hard though, so he's kind of deep in there off the line. He's going to have to try to get some magical shot here. Caught a little stuff, but man, that looks pretty great. Let's see where we are in relation to the basket once we get up there. Eric also with a great looking recovery shot, coming in beautifully. He buzzed the red tower's basket, or the red basket's tower, but we're playing in that yellow basket, which is about 70 feet further, so that's a great shot.
Dave's got one pitched up there nicely. Oh, that almost went in.
Yep, Samuel wound up pretty rough. He just had to pitch out there, so.
Sometimes you got to take your medicine.
Yep, it's pretty smart. We watched Worlds and saw a lot of people not do that and cost them a lot of strokes. So. Oh, yeah. Ringer.
Very nice par save. Replay. Damn.
Nice.
Oh, almost. Just a bit too low.
Yeah, Nick has a straddle putt there. He had a lot of stuff in his way, so that was a great bid. Samuel wound up right there and goes ahead and takes care of the bogey. Dave putting together a pretty good round. Go figure.
The guy's good. The guy's good.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun day. Especially for him, I'm sure. It's not often you get to go into the final round up by 20 and now by 21 strokes. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Having trouble finding the discs you're looking for? Disc Golf Center has you covered. Your premier online retailer of disc golf discs and accessories features a live inventory of over 20,000 discs with the exact weight and color you're looking for. Take advantage of our free shipping within the U.S. on all orders over $12 and our customer rewards program. Visit discgolfcenter.com, the world's largest disc golf store.
And don't forget to check out that Gracie book while you're in there.
Yeah, Gracie and the Marvelous Metal Basket. Get it for every kid you know.
Hole 5 is a par 4, 393. See the dog leg there on the map. You gotta get down to this point, and then you gotta get through all this somehow.
You pick one of those
And
teeny
then
tiny gaps.
look out!
And
You gotta get
pray.
through that.
Oh my goodness.
And then there's the basket. That's all. You just gotta get through that stuff, and then there's the basket.
do
Look
it.
how open and beautiful it is.
Well, let's see how Dave's gonna do
I
it.
bet Dave can do it. I feel like he kicked out pretty good though, so it's gonna be in good shape. It's par 4, so you just gotta get there and try to get that up and down for the bird. Nick was going alternate route over there somehow, some kind of weird local situation. Eric's going backhand. Looks like he's going down the traditional route. Needs some skip. He gets it a little bit. Oh yeah, he came out right in the open there, so I think he's going to be in an ideal spot.
He's down there.
Samuel looks like he's going to go with that Nicholas left route.
Huh.
You can see the gap over there, and there must be an opening, so. There you go. Oh, he just didn't quite make it. He was just a little left of where he wanted to be and got a little more left than he wanted to be for sure.
It definitely looked like there's a flick line down there, though.
Yeah, he just missed that gap. Pretty good looking pitch out. He's in a great spot there to take a little run at it.
There's a beautiful line over there.
Nicholas lining up that flick. Looks like he's trying to snake something through there, man. It's going to be a tough road, tough path there. Yeah, that worked out pretty good. It looks like he's probably about 70, 60 maybe.
Yeah, not too bad. Gotten down to the last tree.
A little patent pinning approach shot forced down low by that big branch, and he's going to have to make a putt for sure. That was pretty nice. Dave wound up in a relatively good spot over there, and he capitalized. Samuel went under there, and he wound up about 12 away, so that was a great upshot. Nicholas is going to go down underneath the tree there, too, and boom! Let's make some noise, everybody.
These guys all had some nice upshots.
Eric out. He's probably about 15. Perfect.
That was a little longer than 15. That was nice.
Yeah, maybe that was 19. Might have gypped him out of a few feet there. And Nicholas Day will walk up and tap out. Dave with yet another birdie on his card for the tournament.
Yeah, they're probably all getting used to it.
Yeah, Dave with the 3. Gonna bump it up a little more. Strong
golf.
performance this weekend. Showing the young guys what's up. Alright, here's the hill climber.
Hole
Up
6.
we go. Up we
Very
go.
cool.
Somehow there's a pond up on top of there. I don't even understand how that works. This must be like a levee or something on this side. But there you go. You see the basket. You just got to get something up turned over, or maybe a flick if you got that little lazy flick shot. I think everybody's probably going to go a little turnover. We'll see. Dave definitely got one up high and got one turned over. Oh, he almost pegged it.
That was nice. So close.
Nice little soft landing. I'm going to go ahead and say he makes the putt. I feel pretty strongly
Yeah,
that he's
probably gonna get another bird.
going to crush that in. Eric's got one coming around over two, just a little light and a little turned too much.
He's not too far away.
Yeah, he's got a
probably
putt. Spot circle's edge, but way over his head. Mr. Masters got one hanging on the edge. Caught the edge,
Well,
but he got a little love there, and he kicked out off. He's going to have a look. Definitely within Mr. Masters' putting range.
hey, he's good at putting in the long grass. We saw that on hole 1.
That's right, hole 1. He showed us that long grass putt he's been working on. So, all right, we got another flicker. Of course, they made me wrong. 2 and 2. Oh yeah, he played for the shade. Smart play. Yeah, you can see that uphill putt, man. That's way up there.
No
Whatever.
problem for Nicholas Masters.
No problem is right. Man, that one just never had a chance to do anything but go in.
All you got to do is give him a little distraction, and he'll make them all.
Bang.
That's my prediction.
Eric is just inside of that, and still you can see that drastic hill there. So, you got to make a putt still. Oh man, that was a half an inch low.
At least it stayed.
Yeah, could have definitely rolled back 75 feet down that hill, or maybe even back to the tee pad. There you go. Take that birdie and step on out of there. And Dave, after that sweet drive and the drop in, that's so nice.
Yeah, you like that on that hole.
Yeah, that's pretty great. Great shot. All right, 3 birds and a par. Nicely played. Keep Dave at that 22 strokes. Is my math? This is getting. I'm gonna have to take off my shoes or something. This is big math for me, guys. Hole 7 is a par 4, 399. You got a nice generous little shot here, but you've got to make a really precise skip shot to get that really good upshot for the birdie. So this is a tough little hole.
It's so cool looking.
Yeah, it's interesting with the stacked basket, no doubt. Dave's gonna see if he can get something down low and skip something maybe and get in that ideal position. Just caught her a little right and never got a chance to skip. So yeah, you gotta catch maybe the beginning of the sun there, the end of the shade at that skip area, and you gotta get left fairly quick. Nicholas kind of failed to get that done as well. See if Samuel can get something to skip over there.
He didn't like it.
No, it got a little high, and I think it just kicked down sort of on the apex there, just almost to the sun. I think he's going to have a kind of a funky shot for the up shot, but he'll still have the best shot so far. Eric's got one hung out a little right as well, and he just goes straight as well, so they're all gonna have to do a little scrambling here.
Well, that must be even more challenging with that horizontal tree there.
Whoa, just snuck under it with a nice skip, and whoa, man, it looks like he gave her a run there, and he went a little bit past. Definitely a tester, right on the circle's edge, I'm sure, maybe a tiny bit further. Greg's got one tossed up nicely, and looks like it's going to nestle pretty good. He's probably got about 15.
To an elevated basket, which is very challenging.
Yeah, it's elevated pretty good, too. It's up there. It's like second floor elevated. Nick's got one floating in nicely, and he leaves himself a nice little putt there. Dave's got to go sort of a half patent pending deal there, and he's got a very small window to get out of trouble here, so.
A whole lot of stuff messing with him.
Yeah, it's a tough shot. He got her turned over and slid up nicely, man. He's still got a good chance at the bird, no problem.
Well, that Dave Feldberg is impressive. Gets out of trouble when he needs to.
Yeah, it's like he's played before or something.
Once or twice. I've heard his name.
Yeah, there's hole 7, the old stacked basket. Oh, that's a beautiful putt.
Nice birdie.
Dead center. Slid it right in, man. Great job. Yeah, you can see the rim of that basket is probably a solid 6 foot. I want to say Samuel is around 6 feet maybe, and you can tell the rim of that basket is definitely right at his height. Ooh, and that's what it'll make you do, man. You just want to ease up a little bit so you don't go too far past. And you just wind up tickling that chain and no go.
A little high, but it goes in.
Yeah, I tend to try to putt high at these baskets too, but man, that one was a little bit close. But if you're going to make a high putt when you're putting uphill, that's the time to do it. You know, that's when it's going to go in, so good job. Dave about same distance, maybe 15 at the max, and no problem. For another birdie.
Yeah, another birdie.
And Eric's going to have to clean up this bad boy for the par. Alright, we're going to move on to hole 8 here. Couple birds, three birds and a par. It's going to keep that race between Samuel and Nicholas pretty close. Hole 8 is a par 3, a shorty, 177. You just got to get out of the woods and get up onto that soccer field there and try not to leave yourself a death putt. Kind of want to leave yourself maybe short right there, a little uphill putt, just a little chip up in there.
Sounds right.
A lot of ways to do it. I think I would go with a turnover, flippy putter, and I think that's what Dave's going to try.
Yeah, that's what I'd do.
Dave caught some stuff and kicked out, and he's going to have to make a little upshot. He was worried about it being some water over there, but I think at this point there was no water over there, so he was okay.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, hey, got a little palm tree kicker and sort of threw it out to the middle at least, so that could have been worse. Samuel's going to show us that flick route. See if he can get one close and cash the 2 on this deal. Bang! Dropped it in like it was hot.
Yep, flicked his overstable Firebird up there.
Right on the side of that little sandy hill. That worked out pretty well. He's just got to make about a 30-foot putt for the birdie. Eric saw that and he said, hey, let me try that. I think he caught the last tree and did not quite make the catch cam.
Gave it a pitch up.
Yep, he's going to have a little cleanup, but not too bad. Yeah, you can see Eric, he wound up pretty rough over there. And, man, he gave her a good bunt. Caught the front of that basket, didn't he?
That was nice.
All right, well, let's see if Mr. Magical Masters can do it again here.
He didn't have any grass in his face.
Oh, he should have had some grass in his face.
Yeah.
He gave it a great run, though. Wound up on the strong side. There's your 2. Nice putt.
Putting with his 12-time KC AVRs.
Nicely done. Dave's from a very similar distance here. This is not a gimme by any means. With a little bit of elevation, it's kind of a death putt in the back there. So, a little tough little par putt.
Very nice.
No problem. And Nicholas will have to settle for his par as well, but no damage here on this hole so far. Eric escaped with no damage as well. So if we got a 2 from Samuel, he will take the pad for the final hole of this segment.
Yeah, he's only 2 down from Nicholas Masters now. Nice little run.
Yeah, you got a little bit of golf left, so a little second place battle is nice. Hole 9 is another par 4, 537 feet. You can see the gap right there is not a generous one off the bat. I don't know, I feel a recurring theme. And then you get in here and it opens up a little bit with another dual-ish fairway, which I think is just great. I wouldn't call it a very fair fairway. And then you've got the red basket there, and you have to curl up a little to the right there and a little uphill. So definitely a tough par 4.
I like it.
Yeah, it looks like you're just throwing into a green hole in the woods.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah. Samuel from the reverse angle here. He's going to try to go ahead and get one down low, and got that first, second tree there and did a double kick, and I think he wound up back in the middle. Yeah, this hole is no joke, man. That's not a very generous gap off the bat. Dave's got one snaking through, though. That wound up very nice. That's what you want to do with these holes.
About perfect.
Took a little replay of that, man. That was about perfect. It looks like it was a little wide, but he hung it out, knew what he was doing, and got that thing to stable up. And, man, he just really... I mean, that's a perfect landing zone. Great shot. Nick's gonna change up here with a little flick action, and he's got something coming through. A little stable, but a little on the right side. But I think he's gonna be okay over there. Looks a little high, but looks pretty good, and he's snaking through unscathed. So great, full flight. That's all you can ask for out here, bud.
Yep, birds, that'll work.
Yeah, Samuel wound up with a big old tree in his way there.
Gotta take his leopard. Weave it up there nicely.
That was nice. Great shot from that was trouble. Nicholas with a very similar situation. He's got a great flick out there, and he was able to advance well down the fairway. That was a great shot. Dave, after that great drive, he's going to see if he can put another one together here. And ooh, he got the beautiful kick on that one. Man, you got to love it. Eric's calling for it to go, and he did a pretty good job there and got another good placement there, so he's got to be happy with that.
Yeah.
Samuel, after that flick shot out of trouble, wound up great. Floated one in up by the basket there, and he's going to have that to finish. Ooh, Nicholas gave it a good run, but he kicked that tree and went a little ugly on him there. We'll have to see how far he wound up away. Nice little putt here. I want to call it about 34, 35. Right in the slot for the birdie. Nicely done. And very nicely done for Mr. Masters also. Samuel with the tap in par, and I think Mr. Feldberg here is going to go for yet another green birdie.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man, that was a lot.
Another bird.
Very nicely done. Eric with a nice bird as well with that putt.
Yeah, 6 down on 9 holes. Pretty strong.
That's going to take Dave to 38 down going into the final 9. We'd like to thank Disc Golf Center again and Innova. You guys are the best.
The Lake County Disc Golf Club, Sidearm Productions, and Ocala Drone Services. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please subscribe and share and comment and like and
and rewatch it and comment and like and share it and then rewatch it again and share it some more. Thanks, guys.